Yo guys, what is up? Max in our first Descendant video, and today we got some absolutely crazy news about season one. Yesterday they dropped the teaser and the trailer. Today they put out a press release actually detailing the contents of season one, and there's a ton of changes in terms of they've confirmed that Haley is one of the two new Descendants that we're going to be getting this season. We've got brand new dungeon content, new character progression, and so much more. We'll be breaking down everything that you need to know in this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's do this. So they put this information out in a press release that went out to certain outlets. I'm going to be reading the one from Windows Central, but they didn't post this on Twitter. They didn't post it on Discord. So if you haven't heard about it, that's probably why. But we'll be reading off everything you need to know. So to start us off, Season 1 Invasion Battle Pass. Of course, the first Descendant will be offering a brand new Battle Pass alongside a fresh wave of challenges and rewards. Nexon has promised it took criticisms from the preseason Battle Pass and worked to improve the rewards of Season 1 and make the challenges more fair and more worthwhile. The preseason Battle Pass was pretty bad, so really excited to hear that they're listening on that. Next up is where things get really crazy. This is Inversion Reinforcement Seasonal Progression. Perhaps in a similar vein as Diablo 4, Nexon is introducing a new ways for players to progress and evolve their Descendants with each season. After encountering the Ironheart for the first time, players' Descendants can undergo a powerful Arche Resonance to enhance their abilities. Players can then use Inversion Reinforcement to gain incremental upgrades for hunting, attribute, recovery, and survival, making their Descendants more powerful over the course of a season. It's not clear if this Inversion Reinforcement will reset with each season, or if Nexon will let players carry upgrades forward, perhaps to encourage players to switch Descendants in order to upgrade each one. This sounds like a way to further progress our characters that we've already max upgraded, whether you've got all of the mods on your character with Activator on. If you want to keep playing that character, there's going to be new ways to buff up that character and keep investing into them in the season, which I think is really cool. I'm imagining this like hunting attribute, recovery, and survival is kind of like mistranslation for like health, shield, defense, mana, those kind of things. And this could be a very interesting way that they allow different metas to happen in the different seasons, whether you can do certain things or different inversions for different Descendants that benefit certain Descendants more or less, but this sounds really cool. Obviously, there's not too much to go off of here, but the fact that we're going to be able to further progress on our characters is just so cool. It's going to lead to more people like really like getting identities with certain Descendants and like, oh, I'm going to be really focusing on leveling up my Freyna and making my Freyna as powerful as possible this season, which sounds like a really cool mechanic. Next up, we've got a note about a new Descendant, Haley. Season 1 will introduce two new Descendants to Albion, including Haley. So we're probably getting Haley at the start of the season and then another Descendant mid-season, which is awesome. Haley is a guerrilla soldier that became a legendary sniper through her exploits. Haley is a chill attribute Descendant equipped with an anti-material sniper rifle, sub-zero bullets, and a storm snare, and is focused on delivering single, immenseful, powerful shots. She also has a unique ability to lower her body temperature and actively emit cold air. This kind of sounds like it could be maybe like a AoE ability that damages enemies, maybe kind of like Luna's Circle that she can do, but you just be actively lowering enemies like cold resistance, maybe for your weapons and your abilities. Sounds really cool. And I bet you're going to be able to do some pretty crazy damage shots with her sniper rifle. Next up, confirmed Ultimate Descendant Freyna. Another existing Descendant is also getting the Ultimate treatment, and this time it's fan favorite Freyna. On top of obtaining an Ultimate variant, players will also be able to play Freyna's new exclusive story questline, exploring her past trauma, part of Season 1's narrative content. Then we get to the new Invasion Dungeons. Invasion Dungeons are a new way to play. Invasion Dungeons will randomly replace two hard mode infiltration operations on a rotating schedule and present brand new and unique obstacles for players to overcome. These are apparently solo missions, for some reason, unless my press briefing was mistaken, is what they said, and are catered towards speedrunning enthusiasts. The faster you clear an Invasion Dungeon, the greater the rewards you'll obtain, and Invasion Dungeons play differently than existing game content with new mechanics and objectives. I think in the trailer that we saw yesterday, where we saw the bunny shooting kind of at that infected pillar, and Kyle standing on those different colored plates. That was definitely gameplay from the Invasion Dungeon. We probably already saw the boss from it, but that's just confirming that these are like brand new content that we're going to be able to play. Sounds like they're geared towards solo play and speed running it, which, you know, probably means that Bunny's going to be a pretty great pick for them, especially if you get better rewards the faster you clear. So hopefully there's some things that incentivize using other Descendants besides just Bunny, but that all sounds fantastic. Next up, we get to the new Void Intercept boss. Another Colossi has entered in the Void, replacing Gluttony as the most challenging boss in the entire game. Deathstalker specializes in hunting down Descendants and is a toxic attribute monster that strikes from the shadows. There will be new mechanics here that players will have to unravel in order to have a shot at winning. So another boss for the boss ladder, and confirmed that they are toxic, which means electric damage is going to be pretty good against them. And then we're getting 2 new ultimate weapons. The first Descendant Armory is increasing with the arrival of 2 new ultimate weapons, including Excava and Frost Watcher. Excava is Season 1 Battle Pass rewards ultimate weapon and is a modified assault rifle that accrues charge as you fire it, eventually culminating in a powerful energy grenade. We did see this assault rifle in yesterday's trailer. I kind of pointed it out as a potential new weapon. It was that blue assault rifle that was looked like it was kind of getting filled with electricity. So that is that assault rifle. And then we saw this other weapon, which was Valby was holding it and kind of hip firing it. This is the Frost Watcher, which is a new chill-focused scout rifle that can be obtained by playing Season 1 content, and both reduces chill resistances of enemies and enhances the damage of chill attribute skills, making it perfect for Viessa and Haley. Now, obviously, we already have the Clairvoyance, which reduces chill resistance. It doesn't enhance the damage of chill attribute attacks. So maybe this is just a power crept version of the Clairvoyance. Not sure what the trade-off is going to be for using this versus the Clairvoyance, because right now beam rifles are not in the greatest spot, but this seems like it's going to be a perfect complement to both Haley and Viessa. In addition to all of this content that we're going to be getting at the launch of Season 1, there's more coming as well. Nexon has already confirmed that, like with the preseason, Season 1 will enjoy mid-season content updates and additions. New features, quality of life improvements, and fresh content are all expected. One thing we know will be arriving is the long-awaited trade agent in Albion, which will hopefully give us a way to offload our extra valuable research materials. So in Season 1, we're going to be getting the ability to get rid of your dupes. If you've gotten 25 pieces of Guile that you don't need, you will be able to use this trade agent. It's not clear yet for what you're going to be exchanging your duplicate parts and mats for yet, but it sounds like this will also be included in Season 1, which is a massive improvement to the game, because getting the same things over and over again and not being able to do anything with them was definitely very frustrating. Guys, that is going to do it for the video. Some absolutely crazy things already confirmed for Season 1, and I'm sure we're only going to learn more about it as we get closer and closer to launch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm so curious about this inversion reinforcement as a way to make our characters more and more powerful throughout the season. It does sound like it might be a little bit of a seasonal reset mechanic, so we'll see about that. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care. Peace.